Tonight on NewsWatch 12 at 6, an over-year-long investigation has a Medford man in jail on child pornography charges. And excessive drinking tends to increase during the holidays. We'll look at how to keep yourself safe throughout this holiday weekend. Plus, Habitat for Humanity is building homes for families in need right here in Medford. We'll have those details and much more news coming up right now on NewsWatch 12 at 6.
Watching out for you. This is NewsWatch 12 at 6.
We begin on a developing and a disturbing story tonight. A South Medford man has been arrested after police found evidence of child sex crimes on his devices. Thanks for joining us for NewsWatch 12 at 6. I'm Haley Gravitt. Police say the suspect, David Lee Hurd, is now in Jackson County Jail. NewsWatch 12's Samantha Cadera joins us live in studio to break down both his current and his prior charges. Sam.
Yeah, Haley, 59-year-old David Lee Hurd has several prior charges dating back all the way to 1989. Those include first-degree burglary and theft as well as first-degree rape. Now he's facing child exploitation material charges after an over-year-long investigation. He was arrested yesterday, but police say they got their first tip in 2023 from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They searched his house in August of 2023 and took devices from his house on the 3700 block of South Pacific Highway. Police are saying that they found evidence and have conducted a lengthy investigation. That investigation resulted in 10 felony counts of second-degree encouraging child sexual abuse. The case now heads to the Jackson County District Attorney's Office. Hurd is currently being lodged in the Jackson County Jail, and his bail is set at $500,000 with his pre-trial conference being December 9th, and we'll continue to update this story both on air and on our website, kdrv.com. But for now, reporting live in studio, Samantha Cadera, NewsWatch 12.
Sam, thank you. And a California man is now behind bars after he discovered to have more than 1,000 grams of fentanyl concealed in the seat of a rental vehicle. On Sunday, the 22-year-old was pulled over by the Siskiyou County Sheriff's Office deputy for a vehicle code violation. The deputies searched the vehicle and found a 2.5 brick, you saw it there, of fentanyl. The driver was arrested and booked in the Siskiyou County Jail. Now let's check in with Storm Watch 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman for a look at our conditions on this Thanksgiving Eve. Starting to get quite cold out there tonight.
Yeah, temperatures already tumbling. Let's take a look at some of these readings already. 40 degrees in Medford. We're down to the upper 20s in Klamath Falls. Some low clouds starting to stream into parts of the basin. Also seeing some foggy conditions right now in Gold Beach. 48 degrees currently. Montague sitting at 33. Take a look at visibility in Gold Beach down to 3/4 of a mile. Do expect more areas of fog and freezing fog to develop for inland valleys overnight tonight. With this high pressure in control, it's going to keep things dry, but we will be keeping an eye on that freezing fog potential overnight into your Thanksgiving morning, and some pretty cold temperatures expected as well. Down to 26 in Medford. We'll drop to 36 in Brookings, 20 in Wairika, and 15 in Klamath Falls. Dress warm if you're going to be heading to the Turkey Trot in Talent tomorrow morning. Low clouds and fog likely, but I do expect clouds to break up in the Rogue Valley as we go throughout the day. Some areas could see some stubborn pockets of low clouds. We'll talk more about some seasonal weather on the way for tomorrow and some milder conditions as we head through the rest of the holiday weekend into next week. That's all coming up.
Matt, thank you. And with the weather getting colder, Ashland Severe Weather Shelter is opening tonight, located inside the First Presbyterian Church of Ashland in Calvin Hall. More details can be found on our website, kdrv.com. And the day before Thanksgiving is full of reunion for family, but it's also a common day for excessive drinking. NewsWatch 12's Rocky Walker spoke with local bars and police about how they're keeping the community safe during this busy season.
People are expected to be flooding into local bars this week, so them as well as local police are making sure that local bar goers are having a fun but safe holiday season.
Nice, safe, fun, environment where, you just come and have a good time.
Blackout Wednesday. That's the name given to the day before Thanksgiving for all of the drinking that's done before the holiday. Bars are preparing with extra vigilance, ensuring to keep drinkers safe and cutting off the drinks if they go too far. And they always recommend when it's time to leave.
Uber, Lyft, taxis, they're your best friend. If you're going to be drinking it all, might as well just use them. It's the best thing anybody can use right now.
Medford police are preparing for this as well, increasing DUII patrols through the holiday weekend. Medford PD Lieutenant Kirkpatrick said with all of the options available of ways to get home safe, driving after drinking is a horrible and dangerous mistake. And bartenders say if you are unable to navigate your way home safely, reach out to them. They will help ensure that you have a fun and safe holiday week.
We have all the resources to get anybody home, so.
Customer safety and happiness is our number one thing. We'd like to make sure everybody has a good time without any stress or worries.
In Medford, Rocky Walker, NewsWatch 12.
Sometimes providing food during the holidays can be a challenge, so NewsWatch 12 and Ray's Food Place are working to stuff the truck with food for people needing it. NewsWatch 12's Jerry Howard is live at Ray's Food Place in Eagle Point today, getting Thanksgiving groceries. How is the giving spirit there today, Jerry?
Haley, that giving spirit started the day off here with this store giving more than 80 bags of groceries like these we have on the table here to a local food pantry. And that's because they came from donations from viewers and customers of Ray's, paying $25 to get $40 worth of groceries in a bag like this. Now we have the night shift manager, the store manager here for Ray's Food Place in Eagle Point, Jessica Foster. Sounds like it was a good day for giving.
It was a great day for giving. I just sold another basket a few minutes ago, and our store's doing really well.
Yeah, it sounds like, they might have sold 10 to 20 here today. What does that say about the spirit of giving in Eagle Point?
Our community is really big on giving. We have a huge heart in this community, and we just like to give and help each other out, no matter what or when.
Very good. We thank you, Jessica. We thank Ray's Food Place for partnering with NewsWatch 12 for our Stuff the Truck food drive. And you can give $25 at the cash register at Ray's, just like they did today, through Christmas Eve, or online at kdrv.com. Reporting live in Eagle Point at Ray's Food Place, Jerry Howard, NewsWatch 12. Haley?
Jerry, thank you. On to a community impact story tonight. Rogue Valley Habitat for Humanity is about to break ground on a new subdivision in Medford, aiming to provide affordable housing for families in need. The Happaview subdivision is set to be the largest of its kind in the area. Samantha Cadera has more.
Getting ready to start our largest subdivision ever that we've built, which is named Happaview, and it's located right off of Grandview Avenue in Medford, and we hope to build 13 homes there.
Construction on the Happaview subdivision is set to begin in early 2025. Habitat for Humanity has spent over a year planning and obtaining approvals.
We're really hoping to have the first 8 houses done within the first year. Our criteria is to be within low income, between 40 and 80% federal median income. Applicants must have a need for housing, and they must be willing to help build the home and partner with us throughout the process.
Future homeowners will be required to complete 500 hours of, quote, sweat equity, working alongside volunteers to build their homes, and applicants will also attend educational courses to prepare them for the responsibilities of home ownership. However, some neighbors have expressed concerns on more housing coming to their neighborhood, bringing crowds. But I spoke with a neighbor who thinks this is an opportunity for the city to thrive.
I've had a conversation with some of the neighbors, and some of the neighbors weren't really thrilled with it, and that's fine. Again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And from my experience, just just for general knowledge, a city can't grow without housing.
And a Rogue Valley staple is celebrating their last Christmas. The owner of Lily Bell Farms has announced his 2025 retirement. Jeff Shepard is an artist who has spent the last 23 years using chocolate as his medium. The small business in Central Point has been featured on Food Network, Martha Stewart, and has won international awards. Shepard has worked endlessly for over 2 decades to supply chocolate lovers across the country, but you will still see Shepard around.
So, you might see me popping up at a winery, with a whole bunch of lavender caramels in tow, down the road. But downsizing is mandatory. The expense of running this building and doing this is insurmountable. It's just incredibly difficult to maintain it.
Shepard announced his retirement last week, and he said he was touched by the outpouring of support from the community. His message to all of his supporters: thank you. For more information, you can head to our website, kdrv.com.